On you.
All right, good evening, folks. Lorette. Thank you for the prayer, Frank. Appreciate it. Thanks everyone for coming. So Ricky had approached me to ask for my support and nominating him. I had asked him what his platform was. Just out of curiosity, I'd like to back people, as a man of principle myself, I'd like to back people that that coincide with good morals and understanding of our community's needs and the content of their character behind what their intentions are. And Ricky, knowing that I was a man of the streets, I used to be in care my whole life, and I ran away from the system and spent 4 years on the streets willingly. And during those years, I'd run into Ricky periodically, the fair, pool hall, parks and stuff. He would say, "Hey brother, how's it going?" And then he'd ask if I was hungry, and he would willingly feed me. I wouldn't go out and ask for anything. He knows I didn't look for handouts. He did his best to support me in my time of need. So I had no problem doing the same thing for him today. So that being said, part of his platform is to advocate for the homeless, to do the best he can to service the needs of our community members that are homeless, that are fighting addictions within our communities, also well within all sectors. He sees the issues, he sees the needs, and he's up to the challenge of actually facing those needs head on with a moral sound compass and passion. He's also passionate about his traditional values, our traditional values, our cultural values as well. Doesn't want that lost within our nations. I know that Little Red practices those traditional values quite adamantly, and Ricky's daughter, who he supports and does everything he can for her to ensure that she's able to partake in those practices and carry on those teachings as a knowledge keeper. So in turn, he's equipping our next generation to be knowledge keepers, which is very, very noble. He was taught well by his mother, who's also a knowledge keeper. She's a teacher within our community, Beverly. And I just, being a man that used to practice that as well, and is doing his best to get back to that traditional value, learning the best I can, going to as many ceremonies as I can, eventually working up the courage to dance again. I used to dance as well. Looking at Ricky and seeing what he's doing with our youth in that respect is encouraging. So what else is encouraging is his commitment to the youth through coaching and mentorship. So the way that he was as a child, he's ensuring that our children also have the same support system in that fashion and have the same teachings in that fashion, and are able to express themselves in a safe manner. His track record is immense in that field. He works in the school, but he also coaches many teams, soccer. He's competed in baseball with me in the games. He was also a coach in the games as well with me, and we took home numerous medals and golds. And he's the kind of guy that when he coached and we were successful in that bid, he shared success with everybody within the community. And when there was a failure or didn't be as fruitful as it was, he would shoulder that and encourage the children. And I believe he's going to be like that as a leader. So he's going to share the successes with our whole communities, and he's going to shoulder the not failures, but the struggles, and find ways to succeed as a community. So vote Ricky when you can, on the 8th, I believe. Thank you very much.
Okay, good afternoon, good evening, Montreal Nation members. First off, I want to thank the Creator for this beautiful day, and then thank Frank for opening us up with a prayer. Also like to thank the election committee for taking their time out of their busy days to be with us today. And I'd also like to thank my nominator Abby and my seconder Brent for letting me put my name forwards. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Ricky David Bird. I was born Prince Albert, raised in Montreal pretty much all my life. I'm the son of Bev Bird and late Rick Nelson from Weaquin. I'm also the grandson of late Sally Victoria Bird and late Senator Alan Bird. And just like Delia and Conrad here, I too have family who have been leaders. 4 of my uncles have been chiefs, and my late grandfather was chief of the Montreal Cree Nation too. The reason for putting my name forward is I want to be the voice for the youth, elders, and all our membership of the Montreal Cree Nation. Far too long we have people not being heard, so I am a loudmouth, I am a Mitilan, so I can be the voice that can be heard on the council. I have served on council for 2.5 years, so I do have the experience needed to be on the council. I have the heart and passion to serve and help our community members. Okay, addictions and mental health are big issues in Montreal Lake. Like Conrad said, you can drive down the road and see the membership that are users, I guess you can say, but it's heartbreaking. It's like they shouldn't be in that state. We don't need people out there surviving on pretty much nothing, and like there's houses getting broken into right across my house. They're building that new detachment or the women's shelter, and then even that there's people already starting to steal lumber and all that for just to build their shacks or their even places to stay. Housing was one of my main portfolios when I was in council, and I'm happy to say that when I was in council there, we brought in probably like maybe 10 units, but that's far too less of the number what we need to. We need a lot more advocating for housing dollars. As you know, housing is not a funded program. We have to wait for the government to give out handouts, but for housing, me and our housing director advocated for more money, which we got. Also, treaty rights, we need to fight to protect our treaty inherent rights. Trappers are losing their trap lines. They're trapping land to the logging industry. So if elected, I will do my darn best to fight the logging industries from taking their lifestyle away with their trapping. I know a Little Red there, they have trouble with policing here. They call police and they don't attend, they don't show up. Just last week or 2 weeks ago, we had a community safety meeting and with a presentation from Dave Sanderson, and he presented us with First Nations policing. So if elected, I will fight for that, for our own First Nation policing, sort of like community safety officer. But far too long much times I hear a lot of instances in Little Red that the cops don't ever show up. So we need more. It's either that or more security, more dollars for security. Also, we need to include our elders and youth in our meetings. So, like one of my suggestions would be 1 male, 1 female from each sector, youth and elder, to attend in our band meetings, which are not in-camera session meetings. Also, we need to empower our youth and our women. And far too long, the people say we need to bring our elders home. I was in council, I don't know how many years ago, but still, like, people are saying elders home. We need to build an elders home. We do need to. Our elders are leaving us. They're going to the spirit world. We need to bring them home. We need to work as one. Nation building. There's Little Red, urban, And Montreal Lake, we need to work as one. We don't need to fight for dollars. We need to band together to be one great nation. Also, post-secondary students, they have a hard time just making ends meet, just surviving. So we need to help them out more bursaries from coming from Montreal Lake, more help for them financially. And also, I want to send out condolences going out to, we just lost a band member just recently, going out to Mabel Bird / Stewart's family for the loss of their mother, sister, grandmother. Condolences to the family. And with that, I can't promise you anything, but I can promise you my 100% commitment to this nation and to our community members. So on November 8th, starting online voting, and November 18th, please support me, vote Ricky D. Bird for council. Tinigay.